Shouts out to my people. Shouts out to my people. Sending love, positivity, and good vibes to my people, man. I hope you guys are doing good today. I'm doing great. Today, I just wanted to catch up with you guys, talk to you guys about some current events, and tell you guys what's going on about with my life, and then we're gonna wrap up with some positive things. So first comes up first, I saw that President Trump imposed stiff tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China. So I heard basically, things can go up from cars to wood and materials to groceries. So hopefully this isn't true. I see that Trump is doing a lot of things, whether you can think those things are positive or negative. I can see both sides. I see ISIS coming in, taking people away from their families. I'm a big, family and just big on, love and stuff. So to see families getting split apart and stuff like that, it's very sad. But in the same sense, I can see being in America, there's no other nation where you can just walk in and just become a citizen. Like in America, you just basically, the Democrats, I'm not trying to get into the politics, but the Democrats basically had a bunch of immigrants coming in for free, and they had better rights than us Americans. So, you know, I feel like you got to look at it with both perspectives in order to understand it. Like, yeah, it's sad that they're getting split up from their homes, but what will happen if us as Americans, we're gonna lose our rights. We're gonna lose, our privileges if there's just a non-stop stream of people coming from Mexico, Haiti, all these other countries. It takes away from us being American. So like I said, I stay out of politics. I see what Donald Trump is doing, and from before I would judge him, say he's racist, say what he's doing is aren't good things. But now I can see things from different perspectives, and I don't really put my emotions in what's going on. I just like to see the outcome and what's to come, and how that pans out. So with me, it's not good or bad. I just feel like at the end of the day, we need somebody who's going to stand up, be honest, and fight for our rights to be Americans. Nobody's doing it like Donald Trump to me right now. Uh, I hopefully we get somebody, a better candidates and better politicians. But for right now, we got Trump in office for the first 100 days, and I'll say, me personally, I don't feel like he's doing that bad of a job. So, President Trump imposed stiff tariffs. Let's see how that goes. We'll talk about that later, whether, that panned out to be a negative thing or a positive thing. So I ran it a little bit too much on Trump. Let's get to next to Luka. Luka is going to go play with the Lakers and LeBron. AD got traded to the Mavs. So I want to say it's going to be AD and Kyrie, and it's going to be Luka and LeBron. How do you guys feel about Luka going to the Lakers? I feel like this is just another example to show you how powerful and impactful LeBron is. Still at what 38 years old, he's on the court, he's doing his thing, he's playing like he's young still. He's still got people, willing to come and team him up with them in order to, win. So never would I see that again. I feel like, it's a little unfair, but at the end of the day, there's so many portals and people, team like this is the generation we're in. From college football, now they're getting paid now. And now, you can go from portal to portal, you can go to school. So, I mean, I can see why the NBA is how it is as well. So, how do you guys feel about Luca going to play with the Lakers. I feel like it's a little rigged, it's a little unfair, but for all you Michael Jordan fans, I feel like this is much needed. If he gets 5 or 6 rings, what are the or what are the Michael Jordan fans going to say when they can't base their whole argument on rings? So um, I kind of view it like the Patrick Mahomes situation. Patrick Mahomes, you know, I want him to win 8 Super Bowls because I don't think anybody's gonna come close to what Tom Brady said 7. And I feel like if it's one person to do it, to bring, because right now Tom Brady is just in the fucking the quarterback slash NFL god heaven list. Like you can't touch him. He is the Jordan of the Jordans. You can't even argue who's the best quarterback. Tom Brady, hands down, is the best quarterback. So I just want to put somebody in that quarter category with him to be like, you know what, he's still a person. It's still he's not that great. No, now Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time, but if Patrick Mahomes can do it how he's doing it, running, throwing, putting up the numbers, staying consistent, winning back to back, I'm all for it. But how do you guys feel about that situation? Are you guys Tom Brady fans? Are you guys Patrick Mahomes fans? Or are you guys Lamar Jackson fans like me? I want to see him win one. And he seems to always lose in the playoffs. So, Luka going to the Lakers. How you guys feel about that? Me, I'm a LeBron supporter, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan. Like I enjoy his greatness. I think that he is more comparable to Jordan than we think, and I think that it's going to take a while for us to give LeBron his flowers. I feel like we're going to be old. We're going to have to get old, and the generations under us are going to have to like diss LeBron for us to really be like, yo, 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 you're going to have to chill on Brown because you know what I'm saying. He ain't the one. So me and my homie been going back and forth talking about LeBron, Jordan. He's a Jordan fan, but my whole thing when it comes to LeBron and Jordan, I feel like it really just comes down to, you know, uh one preference, but I think that you can't compare legends with people in their prime slash still doing it. You can't compare eras. The best example that I always say, take LeBron and put him in Jordan's era, and take Jordan and put him in LeBron's era. And do you think they will still have that same impact that they have on being the GOAT? And I think LeBron could go back in the 90s and still do what he's doing. They say, oh, he would have got beat up. And, bro, LeBron is fucking 6'9", 240 on an off day, running a 4.4, jumping, got a 40-inch vert. If most of these dudes would even try to come up to LeBron and do some, they would get hurt. We've seen it before. So, and I'm just saying like the evolution of the body alone, just getting bigger, faster, stronger. A lot of people don't realize like if they would take the fouls. Now, the reason why they altered the whole league is because if they took the fouls that they took back then, that they was taking, that they take now, these dudes would have torn ACLs, broken ankles, shattered shoulders. It would be straight WWE. Imagine LeBron going full. That's the reason why Paul George got hurt. That's the reason why, Derrick Rose got hurt so many times. That's the reason. I mean, Westbrook hasn't got hurt like that, but these are the reason why these players get hurt. Now you got people like Harden that try to play, or LeBron who use it to their advantage, and get hella points off of, them using that as a part of their game. But we ain't gonna sit here and act like somebody who is 250 pounds running a 4-4 jumping out the gym. Like, if you pushed him in air, either you're gonna fall or he's gonna fall. And the outcome probably you know, ain't gonna be an ideal outcome. So, I'm ranting a little bit, but I feel like LeBron hasn't gotten his flowers. Kobe passed away, and it's like, oh, people wasn't even really talking about Kobe like that. We ain't gonna get into Kobe. Rest in peace to Kobe. Let me chill out. But y'all, I hope y'all get what I'm putting down. Like, I'm not trying to take away from Jordan and his greatness, but I only think he was so great because of the era he did it in. It was new. It was fresh. The NBA was for the taking. There was so many scrubs that were playing. Bro, ain't one person in the NBA that guards LeBron is going to be a scrub. Go back to the old school 90. Now Jordan was doing his thing. I'm not saying that. My whole perspective is y'all influctuating the wins and how he did it and when he did it. And he had a squad. He was the best player on his squad. And he did it in an era where there were good teams. No, no, no. There were good players, but there weren't great teams. If you get what I'm saying, if you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. If not, it's gonna go over your head. There was great players, but there weren't that many great. We gonna really compare the Spurs, Boston, when they had. I'm not talking about Larry Bird Boston. Y'all like to geek that up. No, take Boston with I can't think right now, but who's the 3-point shooter? You had Paul Pierce, you have Kevin Garnett, you had I can't think of the fucking. I want to say Gary Payton, but I know it's not Gary Payton. You guys know what I'm talking about. You got Buddy shooting threes. You got the point guard coming off the man. I can't think of no names right now. I'm sorry, but we ain't gonna act like Boston and the Spurs and Detroit and the Mavericks and I can keep going on and on. The people that LeBron lost to, those teams were teams. I didn't even bring up the Warriors. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Like the Nuggets, we don't even give the Nuggets who won it like a year ago or something like that. We don't even give the Nuggets. We don't even consider them that type of team, right? But if you had Jokic versus Dennis, and we like, okay, I'm ranting, I'm getting off topic, but what I'm saying is, back to my original statement, you cannot go back and compare a legend to somebody in their prime / somebody who's still doing it. I love Allen Iverson to death. He's my favorite player of all time. Best 6-foot player. And the crazy thing about it is you can give somebody all their accolades, but then once you start speaking facts, that's when ears start getting shut off. Long story short, Allen Iverson is my favorite player of all time. 6-foot God when it comes, like, no comparison. But we ain't gonna act like Kyrie ain't on the same level, if not better, than Allen Iverson. But that is disrespectful only because of the eras. If Kyrie would have came out before Allen Iverson, we would be like, Kyrie is the GOAT. But since he came in a different era and he's still playing, we minimize his greatness. And I feel like that's unfair. LeBron, he's still doing it. He's got 4 rings, possibly about to get 5 with Luka. Then what? Then y'all going, oh, well, he ain't got 6. He got 5 rings, but he ain't got 6. Then what happens when he gets 6 rings? Oh, well, he didn't do it like first of all, they shouldn't even be compared. Second of all, we have to give credit where credit is due. And LeBron, you might say Jordan, you might say LeBron. I can see both sides, but I just hate the over what's the word that I want to use? I don't like the unbiasedness. Jordan has an unbiasedness because of his legacy in the era. He's a legend. It's disrespectful to compare a legend. That is the argument. It's not about the skill base, the stats, the wins, the losses. It's really about the eras. And if we can't agree on that, then I don't even want to have this conversation because it's all LeBron fans always going to take a L because it's always going to go back to wins. It's always going to go back to the rings. And that's LeBron's cop or that is Jordan's cop out. Ah, you can't even speak to me. 6 rings. Once you get 6 rings, because come on, y'all. So Luka goes to the Lakers. I hope Bron gets his ring. NBA is gonna be good gameplay. So at the end of the day, I'm just happy to see. But at the end of the day, I do want LeBron to get that 5 rings because I just like to see the Jordan fans to just be like, I felt like he finally got his pay when he won the scoring title. I feel like that was the first time where LeBron fans really got quiet. Normally they like they'll say something. When he got that scoring title from Kareem and his old ass, a lot of people was quiet. Oh, quiet. So shouts out to LeBron, shouts out to Luka, shouts out to Trump. Speaking on my life, what's been going on? I broke my ankle. If you guys don't know, I just been icing, trying to recover, trying to get back. So I haven't been working out. I just been resting because that's what the doctor says: rest and ice, rest and ice. So I've been working on other things. I'm trying to. I'm going to be more consistent with my social media, TikTok, YouTube. We on 2 channels. Just consistency. This is the year of just being real stoic and locking in on the grind. Not really looking at the numbers, but make sure the numbers are going up. Making sure that this is lucrative. This is it pays off because that's what we do it for. We work hard, we have fun, but we looking to become better. So my life broke my ankle, shitty situation. Pretty bummed out. This is like week 2. This is almost week 2. It's like a week and a half of me having a broken foot. I've been icing it. It's purple. The swelling is starting to go down. It's not like bothering me at nighttime like it was. You know, just all that pressure when it was in a splint. It was just a lot. It was like, oh my gosh, this shit is unbearable. But now that it's in a boot and I can ice it, and I've been staying off it. It's been getting better. So gotta stay on the journey. My whole thing, I was on 75 hard, working out, getting big. I kind of lost all that little pump. It's always gonna be there because I've that's just who I am. I've been working out since I've been little. So, you know, long story short, we gonna get back on this shit. We starting the workouts today. Today is Sunday. Um, Hopefully I can get up with my nephew, start that back up, get him in the gym. Cause at the end of the day, I feel like that is gonna be my main project for this year is to get him right. If I get him right, everything will fall into place. So yeah, I'm just getting my mindset back right of trying to conquer, trying to come back. I'm coming back. Day 20 was the last day on 75 hard. Um and yeah, we coming back. I'm about to start working out in the mornings. I'm about to start cooking on TikTok in the morning. So if you want to follow that page, go into my bio. Um and yeah, we just building, y'all. We just building, staying consistent, building a brand, and trying to get to the money. We ain't doing it for the money, but this year we really trying to, what I'm saying, monetize our shit. So I appreciate y'all for watching, liking, commenting. It helps. So, don't be just a fly on the wall. Come in, say something, give me some feedback, whether that's good or bad. So, yeah, I'm a little bummed out about breaking my ankle. Hope everything will work out, in my favor, and you know, um, just gotta keep going. That's what the main thing I just keep telling myself. Yeah, it hurts. It's pain. It's a roadblock, but minor setbacks for a major comeback. You gotta go back to the drawing boards, reinvent some things, think about some things, and we're gonna come back stronger, come back harder. Instead of me doing the 75 hard and trying to be, hey, look at me and my muscles, it's just cool. You feel me? I got them, but now it's more so to inspire and to help others. So that's really what I want to do, especially with me being not being able to walk. It's like, I can use that energy and put it into somebody else, and that is going to be even more impactful than me just doing this for the cameras. So or just for me, I won't even say the cameras. So yeah, my life, I'm getting things back on track, with the content and just my life. There's a lot of things from me moving to, dog situation, kid situation, just life. And so, I'm just trying to get back on track. So moving along, my uh, microphone's about to die. So we about to do this real fast. I'm going to give you guys a quote of the day. So the quote of the day is love your work. Hopefully, hopefully I can fix that and I can edit it. But yeah, love your work. That's the quote of the day. It's love your work. I'm gonna give you guys affirmations for the day. It is 7 o'clock. So 7 o'clock Sunday, February 2nd. So um, you know, we just getting back on track. So I got affirmations for you guys. Good feelings, good thoughts equals better life. So change the way you think, change the way you feel about situations. For the affirmations, repeat after me. I am abundant. I am wealthy. I feel wealth. I feel abundance. I do not chase. I attract. I love wealth. I love abundance. I speak wealth into existence. I see wealth and abundance all around me. I understand that wealth is easy to attract. So we're gonna be saying that. I'm gonna give you a quote and we wrapping up with a prayer. So dear God, thanks for waking us up February 2nd, from Trump to Luka situation, which, those are just headlines, but that's what's going on in, the world right now. So, I just hope that things get better. Whether it's Trump, Democrat, Republican, I just want to see Americans living um, better. But I feel like that's more so on us. I say this a lot of the times, just a quote of, you know, hard men create soft times. Soft times create hard. Soft times create I don't know. Y'all get the damn fucking quote. Y'all. So basically, it's like, uh, we've been soft as Americans. We've been spoon fed, fast food, distracted. We need to get back to building, especially as men. I'm not talking about the women right now. I'm just talking about men. We need to be more masculine. We need more of the testosterone. We need to go out and build things and conquer. And I feel like that's our problem right now. And when our focus goes back to just, just doing it for the family and doing it for us and not doing it for the views, the likes, and the clout, a lot of this stuff will get readjusted. So, yeah, I just pray that us Americans can, from wages to money to, just the the aid. I hope that that can get better for us Americans because a lot of people are moving out of America. So, uh, but I love you. I love the higher power, and I gotta go to the bathroom. So I love y'all. I'm out. I gotta go scoot out of here. So I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. We out.